So come with us on our journey to the beach. We're going to get some, we're also going to look for some noni fruit and some neem bush. So you'll see us stop to get that on the way to the beach. Alright? So enjoy the drive.
Neem bush is very good for insects. So if you have any pests or any insects around your yard that you need to control, you can actually get the neem bush, boil them, battle it out and spray the area where ants is or fleas or any insect that you want to control. Most hotels and restaurants plant neem trees on their plantation to keep away the insects. So that's a natural way of controlling insects basically.
Alright, there you go. So babe just gave you guys some tips on controlling pests around your yard, especially if you have dogs and cats on your yard. You get neem bush and you boil it, you bottle it out, and you spray the animals and the area. So that's your tip for today. So we're on the way to the beach. We're passing, we are meeting a passerby who has a long sugar cane. Alright.
Yes, I.
It's been a while since I have seen sugarcane, with the exception of the bubble dreads that we normally see on the side of the road in town.
And juicy.
Selling the sugarcane, nice and sweet, soft and juicy. Yeah, but that's his pitch. That's the man's sale pitch, and yeah, he sells a lot of sugarcane like that, and they actually are nice and soft and sweet and juicy. Yeah. So
you buy a whole pickup out of that shit.
Yep. You know, everyone has their niche, and it's so amazing that I really see where, especially during COVID, where persons, you know, had so many talents but was sitting on them. And during COVID, when people, you know, were forced to go home without a job, you had to make your own job. You know, you had to come up with creative ideas in order to make money, and through that experience, a lot of persons are now entrepreneurs of their small business ventures. So yeah, you just have to take a look, you know, in yourself, see something that you're passionate about, or even if you're not passionate about it, but it's something that you can do well. There's always room, you know, to become an entrepreneur. Sorry, and yes, as Babe says, room for improvement. You may see something, you may not even have done it before, but you like to see it and you figure, well, you know, this is something I can do. And then you can Google is so amazing. You can Google how to do it, and if you know someone who does it, whether it's a craft and you know someone that makes it, you can ask that person for some assistance. We do find sometimes in communities there are persons who are very, very mean and selfish when it comes to sharing art forms and art crafts, you know. But thanks to Google, there is almost everything that you want to learn you can find on Google. So you just have to have the determination and the drive, and you can do basically anything that you want. And you know, myself included, ourselves included, we just have to sit and decide what we're going to do, research some stuff, and then we all can be entrepreneurs ourselves. Yeah.
What's the name of up here again?
We are in New River Estate. This is the actual estate in New River, where you know, our forefathers were once lived and worked and toiled. If you turn that way a bit, you can show them some of the estate land. Yes. So if you look, you can see this. There's a gate. We can't really go beyond the gate because there's security. They have secured the property because persons were stealing the stones. You know, the stones that the buildings were made from and the stone walls. If you look in this corner, you will notice. Go up a little bit. Okay. If you look in that corner, you will realize over here the stones are missing because people were stealing them. And if you notice over here, the stones are there. So that's why they had to put a gate so that persons don't roam free and steal the stones that the plantation houses were made from. So this is some history, Nevisian history. There's neem trees also on the property and the plantation. There, at least I've seen 2, but there are more neem trees on the property. But it's sad that people just come and steal them. But it's a way of them making money. And you know, as we were talking about being entrepreneurs, people try and find creative ways to make money. But this is actually stealing. So this is not something good. And to protect the historical site, they had to make it sort of a gated community. You can come in on the other side, speak with the security, and they will let you in. Straight ahead we have an almond tree. Yeah, that's an almond tree. And yeah, there's some almond, but they're green. There's some almonds on the tree, but they're green. Wait until the truck comes up instead of us being in the way. There's a truck here that's coming from the beach. I hope there's some more houses, plantation houses down the road. So let's hope that this one was not down there stealing stones. But I pray not. Yeah.
He look like he ain't got no stone neighbor. Like maybe he have a farm down there.
Yeah, he probably has a farm because a lot of persons pay the government to work farms down here. Yeah. All right. Yeah. So no, he did not. So
He's free.
He's free.
Boy, you don't know if I video, so if he had stone, he would have fought.
He would have been catch royal. Oh boy. Yes, guys. There's a lot of there's some noni right here.
Well, you go see better on the next
On the
tree
next
and-
one down there. When we come back up, we can pick the ones off of this as well. That's right. Ooh,
Aye.
baby. Careful.
You jump out, they get higher.
Yeah, I think it caught you the last time too. So you have to be careful. Yes, the road to the beach, it's not good. It's really, really bad. And each time it rains, it gets worse. Yeah. So I'm not even sure if we're going to go
Be able to
all the
make
way
it
down here today. But what we really came for is some of the neem and
The
also the noni. We just walk with the fishing gears just in case. But based on the way the road looks right now, I think we are going to turn back after we get the neem. We're going to come back up and pick the noni and then we head back out. I don't think we're going to deal with the fishing again today because the road is not
100%.
good and
It costs you.
yeah, it's costing us tires. So, and we are in a car. We're not in a jeep where we are high up the road. We're in a car, so we are very low, and that is
And you see the rest of man must have said, why they not give up?
he's probably saying that the Rasta guy probably saying that we are what's the word? We are determined because we keep coming.
Yeah, we get punched the last time. He actually
He
pointed
told
out
us
to us.
about it, yeah.
That's how the white women get flat.
Beep, beep.
Let's just stop. You have to walk on your side, but your side more clearer.
Yeah, because he clearing out.
Rasta burn some trash, you know?
Yeah.
You go on, Rasta? Yeah, cool.
Alright.
Yeah, but I trying to reach down there by the neem tree, get some neem bush and so on. Don't know we go. Yeah. No, the one them on the side of the road there, we're going to just pick off. That side over here. Because the one them on the side over here, hang over. Okay, yeah. Okay, blessed love. Blessed love. Yes, I. Yes, I. Yes, I. Yes, I. Blessed. That's the man say, you know, mine, I will go over the fence. But fix it back up.
I will not go over the fence. I
Nah,
will
go
step
over
on
the
the
fence.
side. There a whole tree in there.
I guess people will go over the fence with you.
Yeah. And the person has a bench under the tree, which is a nice cool spot too. It seems like
Remember the other day
they
I was asked how come we got down there so bush to clean up now?
yeah, somebody clean up the coconut grove. Guys, there's an entire coconut grove down here, and it was running away in bushes last time we were visiting, but somebody cleaned up the property, and I mean it seems like hundreds of coconut plants. A few years ago, the all the coconut trees on the island, they died out from a
bug infestation.
yeah, there was a bug that killed out all the coconut trees on the island, so they would have had a project to replant coconut trees again on the island.
Yeah, I was on the project trying to save most of them. Maybe inject them with a chemical that reacted against the bugs. The chemical don't do the coconut tree nothing, but the coconut tree would be poisoned for a few months. So we had to cut off the jelly them after the trees and inject them. And by the time the jelly come back, the tree would be good again. Oh, right, yeah, you talk.
Yeah, but we don't need to get any from his
Cause what
side.
some all across there,
Yeah,
even if you take from his side.
I'm saying I don't know why he's telling us that, but you know, you just let people say, okay, no
Then
problem.
go fix up down there just now.
Yeah, but we're not gonna pick nothing off his side, so
Right.
he's not gonna say that we break down his property or his farm, because basically what they do, they pay the government to do farming
Exactly.
on these lands, so he's paying, you know, his money, I guess, a month time.
Yeah, a big piece of land, no?
Yeah, but we are not going to pick any name from by him, so he wouldn't have a problem with us. What do we have here? We have a good bit here.
I'm going to try to
And we
turn
got
down
some.
right there, so. Now go down no further. It was really bad down here.
But you know, the thing is, the road is worse up here than down there, you know, that's the thing.
That's true.
Yeah, the further down you go, the road is better.
Cause you got grass.
Yeah,
grass
but
like
down
that.
here, I mean up here,
You got
there's a lot of
loose-
rocks in there, a lot of loose
looseness,
rocks
yeah.
in the road. So that's why the road is so bad.
Watch out, my name have to jump up here, watch out. Name bush.
Yeah. See somebody been picking right there.
Oh, down here, he meet a bit, he meet a thing bit.
You have a meter there? Oh, he got a meter. Maybe it's not even him. This is probably somebody else down here too. Because a lot of people farming down here. You see right down there by the pole, look. We can go right there by the pole on the right hand side and just pick from that tree. We don't have to disturb. Because these are kind of high. And we don't have to disturb there on this side. We can pick right down there because we don't need a lot.
That one you always keep the gate locked double.
Okay, you have big cows in there, no? Yeah. Right here.
Yeah, then if you want, we turn back on there.
Yeah, let's see, look what for real.
Once You see water look, so that means wind down the height.
And the line gonna keep coming back in. Guys, if you can see in the distance on your left, immediate left, we have another tower, mill, as we will call them, another mill that was used by the our ancestors back in slavery days.
This is the name bush.
You're gonna have to put it at the front. Remember, it's on the thing. So guys, that's the name bush he's showing you. We are going to boil it, and then we are going to bottle it so that we can spray the animals, our dogs that we have at home. And you can also, I think what I'll probably do is also Google how do you make neem oil, because I've seen people making neem oil as well from the bush.
Yeah.
People even make soursop oil, soursop bush oil, neem bush oil.
Take a lot of boiling though.
Yeah. See a cock, babe, put on your seatbelt when the police, the police, let's come. Yeah.
Now come up.
Yeah. Pull on after the bottle. Pull on the left after the bottle. Right now, on the left.
Over here, clearer.
Okay.
Remember, he got pick up here?
Yeah, that's true. Beep, beep. All right.
Do the normal patrol, yeah? Yes, guys, that was the police.
Yeah. Yeah, the police traveling, the area and doing their checks.
Keeping the place secure.
Making sure that the area is secure. You never know what people are up to. There's a lot of persons that have farms down here.
Yes.
And, every now and again the police comes through to see if anybody is on the farm doing anything that they should not be doing. Yeah.
Think it's Nevis police then different the vibe. Think the police then now come along the road there. They man go walk up, but I know that they're off the main road. Just a good one so that they could see the next historical tower there. So.
I was just telling them about the tower right there, the mill.
Yes,
Yeah, sugar mill.
And we could turn right there by it too, so they could actually see her. Why say one school in down here or something?
Yeah, I'll show them in a bit once we get down a little more.
Right across the main town too.
Yes, guys, there's another one of the sugar mills from our ancestral times. If you go over some more, we'll show them where the this is like the gate side going in. Right over here we have that was part of where the sugar was being made. And if you see the top straight ahead, over there was like a school back in the day. That was where the slaves' children went to school. So you're getting a piece of Nevisian history. If you look straight ahead, you can also see. And the oval shape, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, that was one of the ovens that they used to bake in back in the day.
Then you have a close-up of them.
And this is a close-up of the mill. And we have a few of them across the island. There's one that is still in operation, not for making sugar, but it is actually a part of a hotel called Montpelier Plantation Inn. Montpelier Hotel. That was another plantation here on the island. and the one that is on Montpelier's property was transformed into a dining area. So that one is still in action, but not to make sugar, but rather to be a restaurant dining area. See, there's more neem tree.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, neem trees are popular, especially on the plantations, because they were used for so many things back in the day.
You use as medicine too, eh?
Yeah. So guys, we are not gonna go to the beach again because it's really rough down there. Straight ahead, you're seeing one of our beautiful mountains in Nevis. I mean, the landscape of the mountains is awesome. When I tell you awesome, we have so many beautiful views of our mountains as you drive around the island. When you are on the ocean and you look at Nevis, it's as if you will see the tallest point on Nevis, which is called Nevis Peak, and that is 3636.
That's it?
No, 3,000. This one is it? Yes, 3,363
Most of the
feet.
time, the one that got clouds up
And it,
above it.
yes, it always has a top. It's always topped with clouds. Yeah, so. But as you go across, if you travel like to the different villages as you go around the island, you'll realize almost every village has a mountain above it, because there's a lot of mini mountains below Nevis Peak. Here we have, straight in our view on both sides, we have neem trees and the mountain smack dab in the middle. So we're just gonna collect some noni when we go up the road, and then we will head back home. One of these days I'll take you guys on an island tour straight around Nevis, and we're gonna give you some historical points as we go around the island. Remember I was telling you about the cows? There's one right in here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's why the gate is always closed. So the Rasta guy probably see people taking the neem, and he probably thinking that thinking that we have been doing that, but this is actually our first time picking neem bush down here. So we're not the culprits, but I think that is what he thought when he was telling us about not breaking down the fence.
Yes, they normally break down the fence.
Yeah, so because you know some people really don't care what they do.
Yeah.
They just look at it as, oh, nobody live down here, so we could just do anything. But they have to understand it's people's property, and even if it's not their personal property, they're paying to rent or lease the property, so technically it's theirs until they give up the lease.
Exactly. And lease laws goes as if you lease a place for a certain amount of years, you get first preference to buy it.
Yeah.
And I guess certain percentage is dropped off because you were leasing it for a certain amount of time.
Right, yeah. I was telling somebody, I think it was yesterday, about houses. Like there are certain housing developments in St. Thomas when I lived in the Virgin Islands, where they're called rent to own. So you pay rent for a minimum of 5 years, and then at the end of 5 years, once you're serious, they then give you the option to take out a mortgage, and the 5 years of rent that you would have paid goes down as a deposit on that mortgage, which is a very good deal, because when you look at it, your 5 years of payment is not
Ahead.
it's not down the road. It's not really ahead because your mortgage just start, but at least they take that as a down payment, because at the end of the day you already pay that money to them. So that money, they could have given you the option of just starting the mortgage fresh. All right, of just starting the mortgage fresh, but they decided that they would use it as a down payment towards your mortgage. So I think that's a great idea. I think more countries should do that.
Opportunities.
Yeah,
So
you have
if
to
you
be
own
able
something,
to help people to become homeowners. People take more pride in property when it's their own,
and when you have one for yourself,
Yeah, well, that's what I'm
you
saying.
respect other people's property
Exactly.
more. What you wouldn't want to happen for yours, you wouldn't want to do for other
For somebody
people.
else,
Exactly.
yeah. But if you're gonna be a renter for life, a lot of time renters really don't care,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they won at the end of the day.
Right.
They still have to go find somebody.
Straight ahead, guy. Here's the noni tree, and it's loaded with noni. I'll pull on the side of the road in case somebody comes.
I'm going to too much for the punch them in an hour, the class. Anything go past them.
Alright, guys. Still have a view of the beautiful landscape of our mountain. But we are going to go and pick some noni now.
And you go have a plantation.
Yes, guys. There's the noni tree. And Babes is gonna pick some noni for us. We're gonna go home, and guys, what we're going to do with the noni is that we find that some of our puppies are having fleas. So what he does, he's going to boil. He's going to put the noni in a bucket and leave it outside in the sun. And what the sun does, it extracts the liquid from the noni fruit. It doesn't smell too nice, but it's very potent and very powerful in helping to rid the insects from the dog's body. And we have been seeing results since our last visit, and we have been using it. What he does, he puts, when he's feeding them, he puts some of the noni juice directly into the water, and then he puts in the food, whether it's cooked food or pellets, and the dogs eat that, and they get the medication from the noni, and actually it is really, really good for them, and it's been working. So if you have dogs and your dogs are having fleas, you would want to try this trick. You get some noni, you can put them in a bottle, put them in the sun, and it's free. It's amazing. Noni is so powerful, right? And persons don't even they don't I guess people just don't whether trust it or they don't understand the power of a noni fruit. Look at that. They're beautiful. They're just that they don't smell too nice, but they're good for even weight loss. I remember growing up, there was this craze at one point where a lot of people were buying noni juice by the gallon and they were drinking it,
What? When you pick them so, even though they're hard, from the warmness get to them, they get soft.
They get
and start to
softer. Okay.
deteriorate.
So this one that I picked, this is a good one.
Yeah,
All right.
yeah,
So
this-
see, guys, I made a good
This
choice.
is the color of them when they're ripe.
All right.
But sometimes
Let me show you what we
when
have.
you get them off the ground, they get soft.
They get
like
soft
this
already. Yes.
because the heat off the ground start to make them deteriorate. So they have the high scent when it starts to turn like this. So you don't have to pick them like that. Once they turn white like this,
That means they're ripe.
they're ripe.
Okay, great. So yes, guys, we are leaving a lot because the tree is going to keep producing and producing. Yeah, because we left a lot here. Yeah.
People are using.
See here, guys. Look at that. You see the difference with the little green one,
Yeah.
and then you see the ripe ones. And look at this one. Now, if you see this one, you notice that only one part of it is white.
Yes,
So this one is not fully ripe. So we have to leave that one on the tree. Some of them grow like triplets and quadruplets. If you notice, that one has like four
branches.
you know, four fruits that basically merge into one fruit. Yeah. And we have some of the spoiled ones here on the ground, if you can see. Yeah. There's another one right there. Those you don't want. If you want to see what inside of the fruit looks like, I'll show you. This is what inside of the fruit looks like.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And you see them actually to make oil too.
You heard that?
You have noni oil.
Babe says that the seeds can make oil. So I think, babe, we're gonna try and make oil, you know.
It take a lot of time to smash them and
We're gonna
tip out the seeds.
We're gonna try and make ourselves our own oil. Come.
Noni oil is good to put on salad and cooking. You just chop a little in your food. Give your food a very good
Flavor.
taste.
Oh yeah. I've never tried that. That's interesting. Babe said we can use it in our food. Some noni oil in our food, and it gives the food a good flavor. I've never tried that, but
I'm sure the Rastaman don't do that.
possibly.
Rastaman don't use them and watch the lock too.
Oh, okay. See that, guys? You can even wash your locks.
Right in here.
Look at this one. Beautiful, eh?
And look here.
This one is beautiful.
They brighten the color of the hair.
Oh, I wonder if it helps for gray hair. Oh my God. Yeah, interesting, because I mean, if I could figure that out, man, that could be heavy now. Okay, so guys, we're gonna stop with the picking. We'll come back another time.
Let's see the size bag we pick.
Look at this. We have a whole big bag of noni. And we're gonna take them home, and we're going to let them extract the liquid. And can the liquid extract in the like in a cool place, or does it have to be in the sun?
It could be in a cool place.
It could be in a cool place as well. Okay. All right.
Once it froze in a container. Lock up in a container, basically. The container itself gone. Yeah.
Okay. Extract. Okay. Great. Hear that, guys? Once it's closed up in a container, the container will, well,
most people prefer it in a glass container, because in a glass container with it locked, it gets warmer inside and extract faster.
Okay.
Yeah,
Got you. That makes sense.
But actually it will work in any container.
Any container. And guys, I want to show you, you don't really need to have a big noni tree to have noni, because look at this. This noni tree, this noni tree is like a baby, and look at that.
Yeah.
It has fruit.
You got noni on it.
There's fruit. Imagine that. It has fruit over here. See? A little tree.
Like it just push up from some
Right, and you see so much blossoms. Yeah. So guys, you don't need a big noni tree in your yard. Just one little tree, and you can do wonders. I'm seriously going to look at whether making noni juice or making noni oil. I'm going to do some research on noni. There's just too much free noni around for me not to take advantage of it. So we're gonna work on that, babes. Yep.
We don't like this. We just put on the thing to put out animal,
Yeah. So guys, you see the road? The road is really bad here, so that is why we have to be careful when driving on this road. But as we would have seen the noni tree in passing while we were going to the beach, we decided we were going to pick some to put in the animal food, and believe it or not, I mean, we already see the benefits of the noni juice that we've been putting in their food, because those that had scratches on their body have been they're not totally healed, but we can see the promotion of healing. Say, we'll shove it in.
Try to push it in. Shove it.
Alright, babes here talking Spanish. Babes say don't push it in, shove it in. Okay. Yes guys, so we're back on our way. We're headed back home.